Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea from GE.
And I'm Peter Dow. Justice Antonin Scalia was the outspoken conservative on the U.S. Supreme Court. He was found dead at a ranch in Texas.
CBS 2's Christy Fajardo is live in the newsroom with what happened and what's next. Christy?
Andrea and Peter, the U.S. Marshal Service says he didn't show up for breakfast this morning. Someone who went to check on him found his body. He apparently died of natural causes in his sleep. Scalia was 79 years old.
As soon as I no longer enjoy it, I am out of there.
He was brash and unapologetic, hated and celebrated. Now Justice Antonin Scalia is being remembered by colleagues and presidents.
For almost 30 years, Justice Antonin Nino Scalia was a larger-than-life president on the bench. A brilliant legal mind with an energetic style, an incisive wit.
I, Antonin Scalia, do solemnly swear.
A Reagan appointee and the first Italian-American to serve on the High Court, Scalia made a name as the staunchest conservative on the bench. Through the years, he shaped landmark rulings that changed the legal landscape, including recent 5-4 decisions that highlighted ideological divisions on the Supreme Court.
This is probably the most significant development in the legal world in about 20 years.
Brian Kabateck is the chairman of the board at Loyola Law School. He says Scalia's death means the High Court has lost its conservative majority at a time when several contentious issues are before the justices, including union rights and affirmative action. He says we could see several 4-4 splits.
If it's a tie, the law that came to the Supreme Court, the decision that came to the Supreme Court remains the decision. So whatever the lower court decided remains the law.
That could be why several Republican leaders immediately demanded the seat be left vacant until the next president is sworn in. But President Obama says he'd like to see a new justice before the year is out.
I plan to fulfill my constitutional responsibilities to nominate a successor in due time.
Several names are already being mentioned as possible replacements, but whoever the president nominates could be in for a real fight. Republican Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has already indicated they will try to block any Obama appointment to the Supreme Court. Back to you.
All right, Christy, thank you. The death of Justice Scalia loomed large over the Republican debate in South Carolina tonight.
The candidates were united in honoring his legacy, but they quickly turned on each other. CBS 2 political reporter Dave Bryan joins us now with more on the very heated exchanges, Dave.
It was like the tale of two cities. The 5 minutes on Scalia and then an hour 55, boom. For all but the first 10 minutes of the 2-hour debate, the leading candidates pounded away at one another. Jeb Bush was especially aggressive in attacking Donald Trump, who, not surprisingly, fought back. All this after the peaceful and unifying opening moments.
Please join us and the candidates on our stage.
The 6 major candidates still standing had a moment of silence in honor of Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia. And they all agreed Republicans should resist and refuse to confirm President Obama's nominee to succeed Scalia on the court.
I think that we ought to let the next president of the United States decide who is going to run that Supreme Court.
But after the peaceful discussion about Justice Scalia's successor, it was every man for himself.